towards the final segment of this morning's edition of News and Views. We were going to be talking with Idil Ismail Musa, Director of Planning, Ministry of Health, Somaliland, talking about women leading change in Somaliland's health sector. Unfortunately, she has cancelled, so we will not be doing that interview. But what we are doing right now is, as we have been promoting the Al Aqsa tour for the July holidays, it started off on the 4th of July. And just to get an update as to how this tour has gone right now, and we are joined by none other than Ayoob Dadabhay, who I believe is in Palestine and in Al-Quds right now. Brother Ayoob, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome and Jazakallah khairan so much for your time. Yes, I think we are having a bit of a problem. There are believe that this is related to the network. I see Brother Ayoob has come on now. Brother Ayoob, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Let's take an ad break and then we'll come back.
Yes, I think we are definitely having a problem, because what we wanted to know also is how did the trip in Jordan actually go, because this trip incorporated both Jordan and Masjid Al Aqsa, and also to understand, whether everyone is processed and what is the situation with regard to the people in Aqsa as well, and just generally talking about the tour. So I think let's go for a quick ad break, and until we can get Ayoob Dadabhay on a better line, hopefully we will continue immediately after this.
Shimmer, sparkle, captivate. Nothing less than a masterpiece. Droplets of gold inspires precious design. Platinum bursts with intricate freshness, and every pure diamond becomes more than just a girl's best friend. Voda Gold Gem Jewelers, where timeless dreams become a reality. Come to us. We tailor-make designer gold, platinum, and diamond jewelry. Trade in or remodel your old gold. Clad yourself with classy name-branded watches. We offer insurance valuation and freezer card calculation. Visit us at 534 Ridge Road, Overport, or call 031 208 9142. Voda Gold Gem Jewelers, manufacturers of fine gold and diamond jewelry.
Discover the Africa of your dreams and surround yourself with her spectacular beauty. Relax beneath her serene sunsets and explore wildlife at its natural best. It's where the pride of Africa comes together. The Kwantu Private Game Reserve. Get to know the Big Five or cruise on an elephant safari game drive. Interact with lion and tiger cubs and enjoy world-class halal cuisine while we pamper you during your 5-star stay. Indulge in the true African experience. For reservations, call now on 042 203 1400 or visit kwantu.co.za. The Kwantu Private Game Reserve, the place of gathering.
When the perfect blend of stylish decor, exquisite halal cuisine, and warm hospitality come together, it could only mean Al Bayt Lodge, your true home away from home. Al Bayt is the ideal heaven for families, business people, and tourists, with its 4-star family rooms and other luxurious facilities, conveniently situated close to Port Elizabeth Airport, the beach, and other amenities. Your stay will be truly unforgettable, as you'll be taking home lasting memories of the warm hospitality, the serenity and tranquility that Al Bayt has to offer. For reservations, call 041 583 6415 or visit www.albaytlodge.co.za.
Tonight, a child in a shack will try to sleep through the cold. No heating, no insulation, just thin walls and a biting cold. African Muslims Agency is on the ground, reaching families in informal settlements across South Africa with blankets and winter essentials. Help us spread warmth this winter. For 180 Rand, give a blanket. For 360 Rand, a full winter pack. One gift, one less night in the cold. Africa Muslims Agency, empowering, educating, inspiring.
rejuvenating media day by day. This is Salam Media.
Well, hopefully we will be able to get hold of Brother Ayoob Dadabhay on a better line and just to get an update on the Aqsa tour that is taking place in this month of July. Brother Ayoob, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you, Brother Inayat?
Alhamdulillah, doing well, and you? Jazakallah khairan so much for joining us, Brother Ayoob. You're looking good, mashallah.
Alhamdulillah, shukr ji. Well rested.
Yes. Alhamdulillah. I know we have been obviously following the updates, Brother Ayoob, in Jordan. And now I believe you are in Al-Quds. You are in Palestine.
Ji, 100%. We got here late yesterday evening. Alhamdulillah, we had a bit of a problem at the border. But Alhamdulillah, most of us made it through. They sent 4 of the passengers back to Jordan yesterday because they didn't have enough time to process them. But inshallah, they're at the border right now, and inshallah, they should be here shortly.
Well, inshallah. So we are looking at a situation where everyone will be processed by today, inshallah.
Inshallah. Make dua.
I mean, I know, but it's just so beautiful. You mentioned you arrived there late last night. So what a beautiful night to arrive in Al-Quds, the night of Jummah. And today, obviously, those that have made it through already looking forward to the day of Jummah and the Jummah Salah in Masjid Al Aqsa.
Yes, most definitely. Obviously, we read Maghrib and Isha last night in Masjid Al Aqsa. The atmosphere was amazing. So alhamdulillah, everything went relatively smooth. Like I said, we're just waiting for the rest of the group to arrive later this morning. But alhamdulillah, the atmosphere, it's because it's Friday, the outside is a bit lively again. And alhamdulillah, we're looking forward to the rest of the trip.
Right. Just take us through the tour party this time around, because I know each one is a different experience because it's a brand new tour party that is with you. What are some of how have they reacted? What have some of their experiences been? What are they saying, both in Jordan and now that they're in Aqsa?
Brother Inayat, can you hear me? I can't hear you.
Yes, no, I can hear you now. I can hear you.
I can't hear you.
Brother Ayoob, can you hear me again? Can you hear me now? Well, we're going to try and see if we can't get hold of
I'm
Brother
just going
Ayoob.
to try to refresh the page. I can't hear you at all.
Okay, no, that's fine. I think what we will do is try and get hold of Brother Ayoob once again, and we need to apologize for that. But there are certain things that are out of our control because there we see some visuals of Aqsa coming up, and hopefully we can get him on an audio line. I'm just waiting to see if my engineer can give me a thumbs up with regard to whether we can, Brother Ayoob is back with us. But I think what he has been saying essentially is some of the people have been processed. A few that were not processed were sent back to Jordan yesterday. But hopefully, inshallah, make dua that they are processed, and their ambition and their yearning to be in Aqsa, and more importantly, to make their presence felt in Aqsa in solidarity with the people of Palestine. And we've heard it over and over again in terms of how much these visits are cherished and valued by the people of Palestine, by the residents of Al-Quds, that every time people come, and again, it is to keep the spirit of Al-Aqsa alive within us. And this is what we need to endeavor to do as well, is wherever we can and within our capacity, let us go to Masjid Al-Aqsa. We know many of us go for Umrah, and there's nothing wrong with going for Umrah, just equally, in fact, beneficial as well. But sometimes we make Umrah trips 2-3 times a year, 4 times a year, but at least try and accommodate Aqsa as part and parcel of our annual visit as well. If Allah Ta'ala has given us the means and we are able to afford to make these journeys, because this is the challenge of our time. This is the challenge for the Muslim Ummah. We've heard it over and over again, where we are reminded about Aqsa in danger, and we need to take heed. And to overcome this, yes, we will undergo certain tests, trials, tribulations. We may encounter certain difficulties getting through the border, whatever it is, waiting for long hours. But at the end of the day, the cause is bigger than the sacrifices. Let us remember that the Palestinians, central to the Palestinian struggle, central to their liberation, is Masjid Al Aqsa. And whatever we can do in our own capacity, because Aqsa is not only a Palestinian problem, it's a problem for the entire Ummah. So this is something that we need to think very, very carefully, and let us be part and parcel when, as and when these tours actually arrive. And I see Brother Ayub is back with us. Brother Ayub, hopefully we will be able to hear you now. And as I was saying, Brother Ayub, is my question to you was with regard to the tour parties this time around. Each one is a completely different experience, because you are taking, people that haven't been there before. Possibly some of them may be repeat visitors to Masjid Al Aqsa. What has their reactions been? What are some of the sentiments that they have been expressing?
So Alhamdulillah, the first part of the journey, the part to Jordan, everybody really enjoyed it. We had a bit of we did quite a bit of Islamic tours. We had a bit of a holiday as well, a bit of a break. We did a bit of hiking. So it was a bit of everything. Alhamdulillah, since we got to Aqsa, everybody's been very excited. People were looking forward to getting to Aqsa. As soon as we got here, it was just before Maghrib, everybody got ready. We went down for Maghrib. You could see the excitement. You could see how happy the people were when we entered Masjid Al Aqsa. So Alhamdulillah, it's been a relatively good experience. The only downside is obviously we had 4 people sent back to Jordan, to Amman yesterday. But at the moment, they're at the border. They're going through the process, inshallah. And hopefully they'll be here soon to experience Masjid Al Aqsa as well. So we just make dua.
No, inshallah. And Maulana Akuri, how's he been? Because I know he's had obviously one or two challenges with regard to his health and certain operations, but I'm sure he's holding up quite well.
No, Alhamdulillah, Maulana is quite strong. Even in Petra, he did quite a bit of walking himself. And, so Alhamdulillah, Maulana is doing very well. I think when Maulana comes to Aqsa, he somehow he just has extra energy and he's all over the place. So Alhamdulillah, I think Aqsa brings out the youth in Maulana. So Alhamdulillah, it's been good. Like I said, we've only been here one night. We've got quite a bit still to do. But inshallah, it will all go smoothly.
Well, I suppose, today being the first Jummah experience, and this is what many of the people in the tour party are looking forward to as well.
100%.
Yes. Just take us through the tour party as well, the mix of people that are part of the tour this time around.
So we have a representative of Salah Media, Maulana Yunus, who's at the moment still at the border. We have a mixture of youth, older people, some youngsters. So Alhamdulillah, we've got quite a big mix, quite a nice mix. And the amazing thing is, although we have some elderly people, we have some youngsters, everything, we gelled very, very well. You sometimes you worry about the age gap in it, but Alhamdulillah, everybody's gelled well. We've done everything together. So obviously the older people look after the younger people, and the younger people try to make khidmat of the older people. And Alhamdulillah, like that, everybody works hand in hand. And Alhamdulillah, we've had a wonderful time so far.
MashaAllah, that's very good to hear. And also, just in terms of the Palestinians that you may have met, also obviously at the hotel where you're staying, and also some of the other brothers and sisters from Palestine, I suppose once again they are elated that another delegation has come through to Aqsa to visit them.
That's the one thing. As we walked into the old sister yesterday, everybody started greeting us, ahlan wa sahlan, welcome back. Already we've got an invitation for dinner tonight at somebody's home. So the hospitality of the Palestinian people never ever changes. As soon as they see you back in the old city, they all come out to greet you and welcome you. There's such warmth. The only way to I can tell you till I'm blue in my face about the hospitality of these people, but you will not understand it until you experience it for yourself firsthand.
Well, certainly, and also, we know that how much they cherish and how much they value the visits, and also, they see it as in solidarity with them in as far as our responsibility, or at an ummah level, our responsibility towards Aqsa and to protect Masjid Al Aqsa.
No, 100%. Like I always say, and they always tell you, that we so glad that you will come because you will help us fill Masjid Al Aqsa when we the Palestinians can't fill it. So in that sense, Alhamdulillah, they look forward to seeing us. At the moment, it is very quiet here. I think people are still very scared to travel, but I can guarantee everybody back home in South Africa that it's relatively safe to travel here. We've had no problems. Although while we were traveling, we heard that there was again an escalation of the war between the USA and Iran, but it hasn't affected us in the least. But we got through relatively easy. Like I said, besides for that, one, two small hiccups that you do experience when you travel this route, but you make sabr and we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He's allowed us to visit Masjid Al Aqsa again. But the most important thing in ayat is that we've got to get more people to visit Masjid Al Aqsa because at the moment Masjid Al Aqsa is completely empty. And this morning we met a group from Indonesia. There's a small Turkish group here. We very few South Africans at the moment here. So we've got to try to fill Masjid Al Aqsa as much as we can because we know that the Palestinians from the West Bank and them are not allowed to come. So it's upon us to now full Masjid Al Aqsa.
Well, certainly, and also I think this is the reason why I made the point earlier as well, Brother Ayub, to encourage people. And it says, sometimes, we can go all over the world. Sometimes even Umrah, we go 3-4 times a year for Umrah. But at least once a year, make sure that you've got Masjid Al Aqsa scheduled as part of your travel plans as well. And this is exactly what is needed. We've got a strong, alhamdulillah, we've got a very, very strong support base in South Africa for the Palestinian cause, for Masjid Al Aqsa. Many of us were concerned when Masjid Al Aqsa was closed during the height of the attacks on Iran. But, now that it's open, and as you mentioned, small sacrifices, but it just goes a long way. And it's got so much deep meaning for us as an ummah, but also for the people of Palestine.
Most definitely, like you said, it's our duty to fill Masjid Al Aqsa as Muslims, but also, to come and show solidarity with the Palestinian people, to help uplift them while we are here, shopping the old city. Even if you're not shopping for big things, just spending a little money in their stores makes them so happy because they rely upon this. And at the moment, there is no business happening for them. So the little we can do goes a long way to fulfilling our obligation towards Masjid Al Aqsa.
Well, Brother Ayub, Jazakallah khairan so much for that. And also have yourself a wonderful Jummah. But important, you are in the third haram. Please, when you raise your hands today, raise your hands. Please remember us in your du'as.
Inshallah, we'll definitely do that. And Jummah Mubarak to everybody back home. And remember us in your du'as as well.
Ameen. All the best to you, my brother, and also to the rest of the tour party. Please convey our salams to Maulana Yunus and also Maulana Akudi. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Ayoob Dadabhay, tour operator, currently in Al Quds this morning. And with that, we're going to be signing off once again. An absolute pleasure being in your company from myself and the team. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.